ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। Om. We are continuing the discussion on the views of Rishi Medhatithi on the different devatas. Suktam 16. Medhatithi Indra Devata Gayatri Chanda 1.16.1 Atvavahantu Harayo. O Indra, may horses or spiritual rays bring the rain showerer you to this knowledge sacrifice. We invoke you who is radiant or manifest as the sun. The Rik can be interpreted in the physical sense or spiritually by taking horses to correspond to rays of spiritual light. 1.16.2 Imadhana. May these two horses or spiritual rays bring to us Indra here in a pleasurable vehicle for the sake of plentiful rainwater and grain production. Indra, universal manifested self, bestows existence on water and life on grain producing plants. 1.16.3 Indram Pratar Havamaha. We invoke Indra in the morning. Indra in the knowledge sacrifice which we are endeavoring to perform. We invoke Indra for the drinking of Soma essence. 1.16.4 Upana Sutamagahi. O Indra, please come to this extracted essence with horses having manes or brilliant light rays, since we invoke you in the extraction of this Soma essence. This Soma essence could mean any of the three types mentioned earlier. With reference to a knowledge sacrifice, the subtle or spiritual Soma are more appropriate. 1.16.5 Semam Nah. O Indra, please come to listen to this phrase here. 2. Or in the morning session of the sacrifice, and to drink this extracted Soma essence. May you drink this like a thirsty Gavira deer. 1.16.6 Ime Somasa Indava. O Indra, these drops of Soma essence are extracted in this place of sacrifice. Please drink them for enhancing your strength. In principle, Soma essence could be of the grass type or spiritual. So far, this Rik is concerned, they are enhancers of strength to Indra. Rik 1.16.7 I am te stomo. May this excellent hymn be heart-touching or endearing and harbinger of happiness and peace. Therefore, O Indra, please drink this extracted Soma essence. No comments. 1.16.8 Vishwamitsavanam, destroyer of enemy clouds Indra, goes to all sacrifices and to all extracted Soma essences for drinking Soma for delight. 1.16.9 Semam nah kamama, O performer of many deeds Indra, profoundly meditating on you, we praise you. May you fill our desires in the form of cows and horses. We are going to the next suktam, 17. Rishi, Devata and Gayatri and Chandas are the same as before. 1.17.1 Indra Varunayoraham, I crave protection from the superior rulers of men, Indra Varunau. May they delight us in this respect. Indra may be considered as universal self or Jivatma or the sun, and Varuna as the king of the universe during the night. With this clarification, most of the lyrics in this sukta become easily understandable. Indra and Varuna are being invoked together for the protection of the universe. 1.17.2 Gantarahi, sustainers of mankind, Indra Varunau, indeed approach and accept the oblation or praise of wise men like me for the sake of protection. 1.17.3 Anukamam Tarpayetham, may Indra and Varuna satisfy us with wealth according to our desires. O Indra Varuna, we desire for the nearness of you two. 1.17.4 Yuvaku hi, may we become devoted to power and wealth rendered by the wise me, or knowledge preached by the great sages. 1.17.5 Indra Sahasradamnam, Indra is the inspirer of thousands of wealth givers. Varuna is the most praiseworthy among all praiseworthies. 1.17.6 Tayori Davasa, with the protection of these two, Indra Varuna only, we gain great wealth and preserve it. May such wealth be showered on us enough and to spare also. Knowledge may be the great wealth referred to here. It is the best among all wealths. In this context, Indra Varuna could be taken as Jivatma Paramatma pair. 1.17.7 Indra Varunavaham, O Indra Varuna, I invoke you too for various kinds of wealth. May you too make us successful in this respect. The next two may not require any elaboration. 1.17.8 Indravarana Nunuvam. O Indravarana, please bestow upon us shelter quickly with reference to wealth which we wish to gain from you in our minds. This may be referring to self-knowledge, which is the ultimate shelter of all born beings. 1.17.9 Pravam Asnotu. O Indravarana, the way in which I accomplished this excellent eulogy, in that way I praise you too. May this joint praise ever increase. Next, Suktam 18. Medhatithi Kanva Rishi Brahmanaspati Indra Soma etc. Devada Gayatri Chanda. This is a very important and highly imaginative sukta from sage Medhatithi. He is thinking of the sacrifice of creation of this universe and is talking about the main performers of this universal sacrifice. Sadasaspati, presiding deity of the sacrifice, could be Purusha, described in Suktam 10.90. Brahmanaspati acts as a Brahman or Paramatma, while Soma, Indra and Dakshina are the active performers of this universal sacrifice. Here Soma represents flowing essence of Atma, obviously. Indra is the universal manifested self, Jivatma, and Dakshina is the presiding deity of gift givers. 1.18.1 Somanam. O Lord of self or knowledge, make me, who is zealous, a performer of sacrifice, clear voiced teacher, and knower of Vedas and crafts. Seer of the Sutta is requesting Brahman, master of knowledge or self-knowledge, to instruct him about the sacrifice of creation of the universe. 1.18.2 Yoreva Anyo. May Brahmanaspati, Lord of self-knowledge, who is the possessor of wealth, is knower of all things, is the destroyer of all diseases, physical, mental and spiritual, is the enhancer of power of the body and mind, and he knows all things. Let him bless us. No comments. 1.18.3 Mana Shamso. O Lord of knowledge, please protect us. May the calumnious censure of miserly, wicked mortal never reach us. 1.18.4 Sagha Virona. Which mortal man, Indra, Lord of knowledge, and Soma, Atmiya Soma, promotes, that heroic man, sacrificer, never perishes. So long as Jivatma and Paramatma and flowing essence of Atma protect a mortal, he never perishes. Next one, 1.18.5 Tvam tam Brahmanaspade. O Lord of knowledge, whomever you protect from anxiety and trouble, may Soma, Indra and Dakshina protect that person. Whomsoever Paramatma protects, Soma, Jivatma and Dakshina are bound to protect that man. 1.18.6 Sadasaspadim Adbhutam. We obtain wisdom or intelligence by approaching the presiding deity of the assembly universe, who is Indra's front and the giver of the most desirable wealth. Presiding deity of universe may most probably be Purusha, as who is being described in 10.90 Sukta. He is the revealer of self-knowledge, most desirable wealth. 1.18.7 Yasmat Dhrutena Siddhyati. That wise Lord of the universe, without whom sacrifice of creation of universe and laws of nature cannot be accomplished, that Lord pervades the combination of all intellects and actions. Creation of the universe is being attributed to Purusha here. He pervades all activities of the mind and body of all living creatures. 1.18.8 Adrithamoti. He, President of the Assembly, promotes the non-violent sacrifice of creation of the universe and the making of this sacrificial oblation. Then the priest of the sacrifice goes to all shining beings. Purusha pervades all activities concerned with the creation of the universe and all natural phenomena attributed to different shining beings. 1.18.9 Narashamsam. I behold the Lord who is very bold, who illumines the world around, who is performing the universal sacrifice of creation and is to be glorified by the whole mankind. He is like the sun in the sky during the day. Seer of the Sukta is beholding this Purusha with his internal or mind's eye, as ordinary human beings see the sun in the sky. Is this not really a beautiful sukta? Next sukta, Suktam 19. Medhatithi Rishi Agni Marudacha Devada Gayatri Chanda. Pratit 1.19.1 Pratityam Charumatvaram. O spiritual Agni, you are being invoked profusely towards this fair knowledge sacrifice for the protection of the earth and the senses. May you come here with the Maruts, please. Soul of Agni and Maruts are being invoked in this sukta, or subject matter of this sukta is the combination of energy and moving air. They exist together within the body of a living being as Jatharagni or Vaishanaragni and Pranas. Oxygen of the moving air is necessary for keeping a fire burning. 1.19.2 Nahi Devo Namartyo. O soul of Agni, excluding you, no mortal man nor any enlightened soul knows your power. May you come here with the Maruts. No one can measure or comprehend the power of Agni, say a forest fire or a volcano. Next, 1.19.3 Ye Maho Rajaso. May spiritual Agni come here with those Maruts who pervade the great atmosphere surrounding the earth, above which the harmless, enlightened, wise men knew. Maruts pervade the atmosphere, whose characteristics wise scientists of those days knew very well. 1.19.4 Ya Ugra. May spiritual Agni come here with those Maruts who are terrible and are unsurpassed and who, with their power, make the sun visible. By driving away the clouds, Maruts make the sun visible on the surface of the earth. 1.19.5 Ye Shubhra Ghauravarpasa. O Agni Atma, come here with those Maruts who are brilliant, are fierce in forms, are destroyers of disease and rulers of the atmospheric space. Purifying power of air is being alluded to here. Atmosphere surrounding the earth is the kingdom of the Maruts. 1.19.6 Ye Nagasyadhi. May soul of Agni come here with those Maruts of the atmosphere, which is being illuminated by the brilliant light of the sun and stars present in the space above. Atmosphere is illuminated by sun and stars from the space above. 1.19.7 Ya Inkayanti Parvatan. Oh, may spiritual Agni come here with those Maruts who move clouds in the sky and produce waves on the water surface in the oceans. No comments. 1.19.8 Atye Aye Zanvanti Rashmibhi. May spiritual Agni come here with those Maruts who spread themselves in the whole atmosphere with the help of sun's rays and produce waves over the ocean surface with their power. Wind is produced by the differential heating of the atmosphere by the rays of the sun. 1.19.9 The last in the sutta. Abhitva Uravidaye. O Agni Atma, I pour out to you the sweet Soma essence for the enjoyment of bliss. May you come here along with the Maruts. Here Soma essence means this sukta. Next suktam is 20. This is also an important suktam by Medhatithi Kanva about Rubhava Gayatri Chanda. 1.20.1 Ayam Devaya Janmane. This hymn, which is a giver of festival, is prepared by wise men with their mouth for the birth of shining beings. This sukta gives knowledge regarding the birth of shining beings or enlightened souls. 1.20.2 Ya Indraya Vachoyuja. They fashioned the two horses or race for Indra by their minds in combination with speed and accomplished the sacrifice with great effort. They conceived of the race of Indra which bestow existence and consciousness on living beings. They accomplish knowledge sacrifice with good Vedic hands. 1.20.3, the next trick. Takshan nasatyabhyam. They made vehicles for the absolutely truthful Ashwins who are comfortable and which move everywhere. They also developed noble speech which yields knowledge nicely. Though Ashwins thought of the body of a living being as a vehicle for the Paramatma Jivatma combination staying in their heart space. Vehicle of Ashwins could be also drop of Atmiya Soma. Next one, 1.20.4. Yuvana Pitara Puna. Prabhus who are honest and sincere and having the right ideas, conceived of the very young protectors of the body and soul, Ashwins. They also produced rain water again and again. Prabhus conceived of Ashwins, Paramatma Jivatma twin, residing in the heart space of each and every human being, protecting their bodies and soul during their entire lifetime. Drop of Soma carries them from one body to another. 1.20.5. Samvomadaso. Orbhus, your delights are associated with the understanding of Marut or wind, Indra, Jivatma, shining stars and Adityas. Adityas could be the sons of Aditi, Mother Nature, who are imagined to be presiding deities of certain aspects of natural phenomena. 1.20.6. Udatyam Chamasammavam. Moreover, seeing the Soma vessel of the resplendent creator of the universe, they produced new Soma vessel again and again out of fourfold matter. Looking at the space and earth, Soma vessel of the creator, wise men produced new carriers of Soma, namely the bodies of living beings, which are made of foot matter. Next one, 1.20.7. Te no ratnani. They vouchsafe for an extractor of Soma essence with good praises, gems in the form of a team of 7 horses. The 7 horses could be Panchabhutas, the mind and ego. For an extractor of Soma, flowing essence of Atma, they revealed 7 horses, 5 sense organs, the mind and ego, 3 bodies, causal, subtle and gross, and 1 Paramatma Jivatma combination. 1.20.8. Adharayanta Vahnayo. These bearers of noble attributes, by their various acts and dwelling among shining beings, enlightened souls, perform sacrificial functions and enjoy a share of abiding bliss. They, Rubhus, attained the birthless state of Brahman. Incidentally, this is another beautiful and important suktam from sage Medhatithi. It is couched in the symbolic language of the wise sages. One more. With this Suktam 21, we will conclude this talk for today. So this is by Medhatithi Kanva, the Indragni Devata, Chandas Gayatri. 1.12.1 Ihendragni Upahvaye. I invoke Indra and Agni, who are Soma protectors and Soma drinkers, here in this knowledge sacrifice. We desire for their praises only. Adhyatmic Indra Agni are protectors and drinkers of flowing essence of Atma. Mukhadindrascha Agnischa. Purusha Suktam 10.90. 1.21.2 Taye Neshu Pra. O leaders of men, you praise and adore the two Adhyatmic Indra and Agni in knowledge sacrifices and sing their praises in Gayatri Chandas. No comments. 1.21.3 Ta Mitrasya. We invoke Indra and Agni as though for glorification of a friend. We also invoke them who are protectors of Soma for drinking Soma, Agniya. 1.21.4 Ugrasanta Havamaha. We call upon Indra Agni, who are strong and mighty, in the sacrificial session to this extracted Soma. May these two come here. Ta 1.21.5 Ta Mahanta Sadasaspati. May the great presidents and of assemblies, Indra and Agni, destroy wickedness in men. May the devourers become devoid of progeny. Indra-Agni combination presides over the activities of all living creatures. Last one, 1.21.6 Tena Saktena. May Indra-Agni, who attained the state of enlightenment through right attributes, fill us with joy and bliss. May Indra-Agni combination reveal self-knowledge to sacrificers. Thus we conclude this today's session. Viramat Savat